All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
School Rumble, OVA
number
2.
Yeah.
So, we had the onsen a whole bit. We're going back through the first season and refilling in what was left out.
Right, so that means linearly we should be progressing things in a
Through the
linear
rest of the
fashion
season.
with, the stuff that's been, filling the gaps.
And given some of the stuff that we had happen in the second half of season 1, I'm very excited to see what stuff might have been left out because
there's a lot
was a lot happening.
Hyper focused on specific things.
Exactly.
So you could tell all kinds of side stories of people going on
Right.
and doing their stuff in the background.
Like the early bits of season 1 were a lot more like, yes, relaxed and like let's see the silly antics, but then like it
got
picked
serious,
up, it got serious. So
I would love to see some airy
Same.
shenanigans.
Yeah.
That would be probably my favorite thing.
What happened while Harima was out in One Piece for a bit? Hanging out
with Whitebeard, basically. But yeah, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. He's here again. For some reason, I couldn't figure it out. Wow. Yeah, we're at this point. Yeah.
Oh boy.
He's like, yeah. Oh, even better.
Fantastic. No, too nervous.
Let's move those goalposts.
Yeah. I love that this guy's relegated to the OVAs.
Also, the idea that he has this hair and, he's never been noticed.
Right.
Never. Using her first name. No, never.
Never ever.
And the opening.
There we go. Because it would have been another very fun kind of flavor if he's only there rarely in the season, and then he comes in, and gets completely ignored again, But the way it's no, this is just the story effectively of his struggles as he's let me in. Oh boy.
The next one's open. Oh my gosh.
Yes. Get in line. No, this is just why nobody goes to this one.
Yeah. Oh my god. Bro.
One of those customers.
Beat his ass.
Yeah. Stick his face in the fryer. Poor manager. Yes, these two.
This is
Let's
how
go.
we recruited her. Oh, after the athlete meet. Right.
I love that these guys are being so serious while at a fast food joint.
Yep. Damn, she's too cool though.
Yeah. This was actually just a play for her to get a bunch of leftover burgers at the end of the day.
Oh. Oh yeah, of course. Oh.
She was actually just gonna give him a head pat or something.
Yeah. Oh right, because all the dogs have voice actors. Not...
Right.
It's the manager. most mongrel
Yeah.
sounding bark ever.
うまいか。
Wow!
お前も一人なのか。
Oh.
Down that whole thing.
くすぐったいぞ。
No.
Yeah. Oh.
Fun.
Oh, that is fun.
Yeah.
貴様。
昨日みたいなスマイルを。
Nope, not saving you.
元気そうじゃないか。
Yes.
もう来なくても大丈夫だろう。
Wait, that's why you were coming here? No, this is the one other student from
Yeah.
the different class.
The giant, yeah.
Right.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
1万年以上前、原始
Wait.
All right. Sure.
人類は確かに生きていた。
Okay.
縄を転がすと模様がかわ
Oh my
なん
gosh.
だいそれ。
He's making a manga. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my god.
アニメという。
I invented anime.
今年は山の幸が不作だったからな。
So is Harima gonna be like the goated hunter-gatherer?
Yeah.
Oh no, of course it'd be Hanai. Oh no.
It was Harima. Ah, yes, the burial rites.
I love the idea though that Akira is like the leader of the village. I'm not dead. Yeah.
やっぱり生きてたのね。
Ah, the fire reveals all.
No sacrifice to the fire god today.
どういうことなんだよ、花井。
Yes,
食料を探しに森に入っ
I found fruit. The hanging by a very long. What? Oh, woolly mammoth that like knocks the tree over or something.
てつもなく巨大なマンモスだ。
So is Harima an animal whisperer here too?
タスク。ヤガーメ村は昔から伝えられ困ったことになったのね。デビルタスク。あの悪魔が現れたの。
I can't. I can't.
このままでは村の全員が飢え死にしてしまうわ。女王として命じます。
Hmm.
対策会議を開くのよ。
よし。天もちゃん、愛してるぜ、ベイベー。
I still baby.
The baby is the best part.
片付いて我々の石の武器では歯が立たん。いっそ
We must advance to obsidian.
この山も川も俺は愛し。
もっと硬い石があればいいんじゃないか。
そんな硬い石はないな。何も食べてないから動けないのか。
Ah, yes, definitely.
よし。なんでてめえが村に来てんだよ。追放になったじゃねえか。
Ah.
あ
Spanish.
まりに乱暴でその上バカだからって女王様の。
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
It is obsidian. We can use this.
I have brought back fire.
今までのどの石より硬い。
Not only that, we can shape it to be sharp.
デビルタスクにだって勝てるはずです。
石の武器でデビルタスクに勝てるんなら苦労しねえ。
ハリマの言う通りかもしれんぞ。
Yes.
Of course,
Yes.
Akira has the. Oh, wait, no.
The soothsayer.
黒い石を使って武器を強化するのだ。よし、やるぞ。
よ、そんな大したことでは。
Oh!
All right, it's serious time now. Oh my god, that is the most serious look we will ever get of him.
Meanwhile,
Making his kappa outfit.
ここでいいとこ見せて、天馬ちゃんをいただきだ。
しっかりお夕食をしとめてきてね。
任せとけ。
パパ、頑張れ。
よしよし。
the fucking sunglasses.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
恐れることはないぞ。安心してこの。
新作のアニメはできた？
マイファミリーダース。
Here
やつが来
comes
たぞ。
the 3D. Oh my gosh. I can't.
This, wow. Oh my god. Yes. Ride for ruin and the world's ending.
Oh my god. Shit.
I don't think it cares though.
Ah, lava.
Suplex it. Oh, these two together?
Ichigo.
AT-AT this
shit.
bitch.
Bring it down! Bring it down! Bring it down! And there was much rejoicing.
And much blood as they just stabbed the shit out of it.
Now we'll turn it into, you know, just generic meat things.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Exactly.
二人の勇者を称えるのよ。
いいぞ二人とも
Hanima, you get no credit.
But, okay.
Aww.
所詮俺は乱暴者。しょうがないか。まちゃんのお腹が膨れただけでもよかったじゃないか。
Yes.
ズーンズーン。
天馬ちゃん。
Aww.
またね、ハリマくん。ハリマくんだよ。
The snout.
天馬ちゃん。
まだお花あるよ。
お珠玉の出来。
なんだか俺生まれ変わったらみんなと同
Oh my god.
気がするよ
Oh my god.
Smiling
Oh
Venus.
my god.
姉さんに似てる気がする。そうかな。
Oh, it's still going. Okay.
All right. Oh.
Ah.
Oh, right. And they have to get
Yeah.
the manuscript
Right.
there so we can now see what actually happened.
きっとやるぜ。
Because we're not going to have it interrupted by aliens and stuff.
Right.
あんがと。
すみません。
ああ、いいよ。俺拾うから。
Oh no.
サンキューな。
どういたしまして。
Yeah. The lights out, so you don't have to see any blushing.
女の子
Oh.
ドキドキするぜ。
Is she going to start hearing his thoughts?
天馬ちゃんの手に
Oh.
Cute.
静かです
Yeah.
ね。
ラジオでもつけっか。
停電になってみんなびっくりしてんじゃないかまあこんな時は女の子と二人でイチャイチャこれからヨシモが女の子の口説き方を伝授
Ah, yes.
静かな方が作業はかどるな。それにしても
ええ
手伝ってもらっちゃって悪いな。
完成したハリマさんの作品を早く見たいですから。
妹さん、
Oh no.
そのままでいてくれないか。そうか。このライティングか。なるほど。漫画の中で主人公とヒロインが洞窟の中で焚き火をするっていうシーンがあってよ。
Right, right.
今の妹さんを見てつかめたぜ。ついで
Well,
だから
reference there.
この場面のセリフを読んでみてくれないか。
Oh my gosh,
Okay.
here we go.
と無人島に二人きりになっちゃったね。
それだ。その感じ。次のセリフを言ってみようか。
Yeah, yeah. Go through the whole scene.
二人きりの相手があなたでよかった。
It's so obvious.
安心しろ。俺が守り続けるぜ。
あ、続きのセリフを読めばいいのかな。このセリフは。
おおよ。俺も愛してるぜ。約束するぜ。
ハリマさん、そろそろ。
二人で温かい空間を作るんだ。
He's so involved. Wait.
ハリマくん。
Wait.
This is too much. Oh my god. And
Yeah.
that's her last name, but oh wait.
No, it's not.
No.
It's not.
No.
That's her sister's
Okay,
name.
yeah. So
気のせいかな。
Right.
right, so now okay.
Because he liked her because he saw Tenma in her
Yeah,
for
so
a
that's
second.
how she saw the glimpse. Okay.
男の人が嫌い。
There might be a little crush now. Fun.
Wait, we don't get the train going into the galaxies for
Look,
this
it's
one?
Tenma on the bike now.
Oh,
And now
yeah.
it's all the boys, you know?
Nice.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Fantastic OVA. Gave
Wow.
us a pretty solid amount of stuff, too. Yeah.
Like, I really liked the Yakumo stuff. That felt like it followed up on the first one really well.
Right.
But then
it feels
also
very much like the part 2 of that one.
Yeah, exactly. While also tying into the stuff that we got from the first season. So great. The idea that she ended up getting that glimpse of like, he likes my sister.
Right.
That's really fun. I like that. I like that she's not like entirely sure about it because she normally doesn't see into his mind, you know?
Right. And also it's the first time, and it's usually with regards to people that like her. So
Right. So it's that this would be something that she would never have seen before, not in someone liking Tenma, but her seeing the thoughts of someone liking someone that's not her.
Right.
So, which is also fun in a way.
Right, because then it's cool, I'd like this guy because he's not going to be necessarily throwing himself all over me.
Right.
But I can also help set him up with Tenma, maybe.
While at the same time potentially being that like, oh, wait, so now if you do like somebody and they don't like you, how does that feel? You know, there you go. But then the maybe limited perspective that she has where because she only sees the thoughts of the people that like her, that's all she sees, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's all there is, right?
Right,
And so maybe she feels a lot more isolated than she actually is.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's the you know, it's still a majority maybe even and very vocal in her mind, right? But that doesn't mean it's everything. So yeah, I feel like there's a lot of stuff that can be gotten into here, especially since with these OVAs, it took her psychic abilities like very seriously and kind of doubled down on them.
Yeah.
So if we get more of that in the second season, great.
Yeah, because that's where you can have a lot of actual progress with regards to the plot as a whole. Yakumo kind of feels disconnected from the general plot in that she doesn't really have hilarious stuff happen to her.
No.
She's in some ways probably the most serious of all the characters, and thus her plight being one of this emotional issue with her psychic abilities and then all these guys throwing themselves all over her. I like that we can have progress with her that then could snowball out into the other characters actually having romantic developments that will mean something because in this rom-com kind of setup here, that's the joke, is that, we'll never actually have full progress.
Exactly.
But if Yakumo can have progress, then other characters connected to her also can. So
Right. So
fun
stuff.
We got Ichijo and Lala. I love these two. I love these two so much. I love how much we went all in on the a smile is free, and it's just like, my god, that joke was beaten down like so much. I love it as a joke because if you've ever worked retail or food service or anything remotely similar to that, you know how much you do not do that.
There's so many layers to the awful of this.
Yeah.
Because on the surface, you could see the words that are being said as being fairly innocuous, right?
Yeah.
Hey, like if you can smile, that generally will probably make you feel better potentially. All these other things or whatever.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, one, it's none of your business whether someone smiles or not. Two, it's not free because maybe it takes emotional energy that they don't have to spare because people are being shitty to them.
Yep.
Three, most of the time when that's said, it's not actually said in an honest, open, ulterior motive kind of way. It's usually some creepy person that's coming along that's basically saying, I want to be able to perceive you in a particular way.
Yeah, I want to puppet you a little bit.
Right, exactly. Here. And so now do this thing for me. And so the fact that they had it be from somebody that is the over-the-top pervert, right, where we know that that's what the situation is, it makes it abundantly clear that that's what's going on. It's not just some, maybe well-intentioned person that's like, no, hey, smile, No.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah.
Because Jacob and I have both worked food service and customer service, and the amount, and retail too, like the amount of time that you end up having people kind of going like, you should like do this, like, because you're basically not even seen as a person. It's so soul crushing, so dehumanizing.
Yeah, and so that it totally makes sense that for
Lala,
but for the other one, Karin, that basically she would not have as much of an issue with Ichijo, yeah. She would not have as much of an issue with it because she is so kind of in her own head, if you will, that like that stuff kind of doesn't affect her. But then also by comparison to Lala, who's a lot more standoffish and stuff, everybody ends up loving her, right?
Well, I think they also even like that. I don't even think they were this like forward thinking with it. But in nowadays context, I would say a lot of people back then might not have looked at this scene as anything serious. But you could also look at it from the angle that, well, Lala is the foreigner. So this
Sure.
is just inherent racism of people just being like,
Yeah.
she's a little scary.
Right. Oh, yeah,
And
no.
that's literally what they did with the kid, where it's the, oh, tall girl. And I like that he said tall girl, which is the, like,
Yeah.
yes, Lala is pretty tall. So
Right.
compared to him, it's the, whoa,
And he's
you
thinking,
are pretty
like,
scary.
my favorite tokusatsu show, right? Like, you're the big, the big person.
The evil queen, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, right? I'm going to fight you or something.
But we saw multiple times where Lala wasn't trying to, come across with any kind of aggression or malice. It was just like, no, I was just,
Right.
Yeah.
And the thing is that there, we had the examples with Mr. Dinglefuck or, whoever, that basically, yes, she was rather aggressive. She was rather scary with him, right?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, of course, right? But that's not necessarily something that's going to be, discounted as a result of why it happens, right? It's just, oh, hey,
Yeah. And while she does maybe have some RBF, then we see with the dog, it's like, oh, no.
Yeah.
This is a really cute dog, and I'm really happy. And she gives away, like, almost all of her burgers.
Yep. Which, I gotta say, if you get a bunch of free food after working at even if it's granted a fast food place, so, maybe the food isn't that great. As a young person, oh, someone gives you free food?
Free food.
Free food.
Yeah, I'm
Like-
gonna do a lot for free food,
Yeah, right.
Like, yeah.
So-
I can tell you the amount of times when Jacob and I worked at this place where they would give us basically like unlimited drinks at this place, but you'd also get like a free food item. We'd like run the line out of that food item to make sure we got the most value out of it.
Oh,
'Cause it'd
yes,
be like,
absolutely.
oh shit, that could go a long way.
Right. Yeah. So, that's a big deal. But then also, like, Lala's thing is kind of a parallel to Yakumo's in a way, because it's that, like, trying to figure out, like, how to fit in when everybody has a particular view of you that might have aspects of it that, have reason for being there or whatever, but that doesn't mean it's all of you, right? And so having somebody that actually takes the time to get to know you, oh, hey, then you can get this wonderful thing. And the fact that it then plays back into the rumble, if you will, of, oh yeah, she makes this connection with this dog, and it's Imadori's dog.
Yep.
I love that so much, because
me too.
because now it's something where he sees a different side of her, which maybe, right, not likely, he will actually start to see her as a person, and like, the individuality of her rather than just, the person.
Woman.
Yeah, exactly, right? But then also, now she has to deal with the fact that, shit, the last person in the world that I would have wanted to see this saw it. And so now what do I do? Yeah, that's that.
Well, I'm not getting fired
sorry,
from this
that
job
sucks.
anyway. Just keep beating his ass.
Right.
The amount of times, though, I've worked at like jobs like that where I want to rip someone over the counter back, onto the other side and just start beating their ass. Like,
Yes.
Oh my god.
It's the
Oh my god.
oh, I just want to sample. Oh, I'm so bad.
I mean,
did
sure,
the right thing, Peter.
Sure, that's one thing, but I'm talking like I worked for a bit of time at a Geek Squad Best Buy kind of getup, and there was a time where someone just came over and they were just like, "I need you to fix this." I was just like, "Okay, cool. Did it turn on okay?" Like, "No, you need to fix it." I'm like, "Okay, cool." I'm like, grabbing my AC cables, put power into this, and stuff like that. I'm like, so, what was the issue? Like, I don't know, fix it. And it was just like on the third, like, fix it. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I'm not gonna engage with this person anymore. I'm like, go wait over there. We'll fix it.
Good way of resolving it. Yeah.
But then I come back, I plug it in. I don't know what this person's deal was with it, but I just plugged it in. And it was just like, it's fine. And I'm like, was there any issues when you ran the software? Interrupted me again. It was just like, oh, look, you fixed it. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, how did I, what? And apparently they just couldn't turn their own fucking computer on. And I'm like, I just plugged it in and it worked. So I have no way of knowing anything.
I'm gonna show you a hack here. So this thing with the circle and the line through it, that's called the power button.
I kid you not, it might have literally been they didn't press the little I/O switch on the back of their PC.
Oh.
You know?
Oh, to like actually turn the power on.
To actually
for
allow
it?
power to go through
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff. But it was the kind of thing where sometimes people are just so up their own ass
Yes.
where they just don't think about other people or what have you, that they'll be doing something dumb. Like, not just like insensitive, but dumb.
Right.
And they'll just ride the whole line with it. And I felt that with Lala. Just
Yeah.
the amount of times people will just be like, oh, yes, we're going to do something either extremely unkind and insensitive, but you're not a person, so just go and grab me my burger boy.
Right, and so and Imadori is the perfect poster boy for that.
Exactly.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Because in some ways his thing is like, well, it was actually kind of cute when he came back with the dog.
Yeah, that I would say like that was actually like
that was him meaning like, no, I actually am trying to cheer you up a little bit. I don't think that was as creepy as the first one was.
Yeah, like
necessarily.
that could actually be cute. The problem is that it's still something where it's you're trying to get me to do a thing that I don't want to do in this space, maybe.
Yeah.
But it's I brought the thing that might actually make you feel like smiling.
Right.
So
And then while all this happened, we also had the 10,000 years ago.
Yeah, that
what
was.
the fuck was that?
Wow. Like
Just, you know what?
And the
story has lore.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
lore.
And they even went as far as to like work it into the canon of like, yes.
We'll be reborn as classmates.
We'll be
We're
reborn as classmates.
I don't know.
And see, if you just had that, I could still chalk it up to just like,
it's
whatever.
cute.
Yeah, it's a cute little spin-off thing, no continuity. But then they have the present modern day characters looking at the drawing.
His sketch.
Oh my god. Like that. Wow.
Hey, you know what? It's written in the stars. Harima was destined to write this manga, to draw this manga.
That's right.
And it time and space won't stop him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Which is wonderful. But yeah, I'm excited to see the Harima is indirectly in kind of not a harem situation, but in a situation where it's all the girls kind of like him.
All the girls kind of like him, and we now have the added layer of not only do all the girls like him, but in fact, one of the girls that likes him is the girl that another dude likes.
Oh,
sure. That, he's too cool to hang out with.
Right. I mean, we already have a couple kind of iterations of that, but yes, keeping.
Oh yeah, Hanai with Yakumo. And,
yeah, exactly. So having more stuff like this keep building up for the hilarity that will be season 2.
Exactly.
I'm all for that. So, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the first episode's reaction of season 2 right now, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon and get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. And also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. So yeah, if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.